Going on, Gemini? So here's your love reading for August 19th to the 25th. And remember, guys, that this is just a general love reading, so just take what applies, okay? Regarding the energies and messages that do apply, they can switch upon any given instance regarding you or the person in question today. So just the best thing to do is just to apply that specific energy and or specific message to either you or the person in question. And also, any cross watchers, apply that energy and message in the same manner, okay? All right, Gemini, so you're coming into the reading this week with the Page of Swords reversed. And the four cards that popped out for you this week, the King of Pentacles here. So maybe you could be dealing with a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus. The Ten of Swords. The Eight of Wands reversed. And the Ten of Wands reversed. So for the person in question for you this week, Gemini, they're coming into the reading with Justice. In this deck, this is Justice. And the four cards that popped out for them, the Ace of Pentacles, Temperance reversed. So maybe you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, possibly. The Lovers reversed. So here you are, Gemini. Or maybe you could be possibly dealing with another Gemini. And the Magician reversed. So maybe possibly you could be dealing with an Aries for some of you. Okay, Gemini. So, Gemini, what I'm getting here initially is that for you this week, I'm feeling like information coming in to your environment, or I feel like people were talking about your relationship, okay? Now what I'm feeling, since for you, your energy, I'm feeling like maybe people were trying to tell you about something about the relationship. Maybe they saw something that your partner, the person in question, was involved in. Maybe you didn't believe it or want to believe it. Or maybe just your family, friends, you know, coworkers, whoever it is for you, was trying to give you advice and to tell you that this relationship or this person in question was not right for you. I'm just feeling like that's kind of what it is. And usually with the Page of Swords reversed, it usually means that people are talking, or maybe someone could be watching. But what I'm feeling here is that it can be either that, or I'm just really feeling here, Gemini, that it was people trying to tell you that this relationship or the person in question was just not right for you. In any context that may be for you guys, since it's general, you know? So what I'm just feeling here, Gemini, is just that, you know, you want commitment. You want structure. You want dependability. And I just feel like it wasn't happening, you know what I mean? It may have happened for some of you in the beginning, and I'm just feeling like it kind of waned, it like digressed over time. Interesting. And I'm kind of feeling here too that, you know, you kind of reached rock bottom with this relationship. You just realized that, you know, things have kind of it's run its course. You've done all that you really could. And it just has come to the point where it's time to, like I just picked up, it's time to clean up the mess, you know, whatever case that may be for you. And it's almost like you have to clean up their mess a lot as well. So things have just become a real burden, and I feel like maybe their issues or their circumstances have negatively affected you. You felt yourself very angry throughout the relationship, and the anger progressed. That's what I'm kind of feeling here for you, Gemini. I almost said Taurus. Maybe you guys could be dealing with the Taurus. And I'm just feeling like you ran out of patience. You didn't want to be patient anymore. It was I'm feeling like the relationship slowed down, right? Where it was like it was maybe lively. It was had a lot of vigor. It was great at first. And then I'm feeling as time went on, maybe with this communication that was coming in for you, things started to slow down. Or maybe you slowed down and said, okay, what the hell is going on here? What am I doing? What is the problem here? What's really going on? Like I usually say. I'm feeling like that's kind of what it is. And I'm feeling like maybe, Gemini, you've kind of put up with a lot in terms of like, I'm just going to say denial. You may have probably denied a lot of things within the relationship. Okay. Oh, okay. My guide. Sorry, guys. Thanks. What it is, it's you denied a lot of things, right? You kind of didn't really want to see them, but no one really knew kind of what was going on. So you were just like, whatever, I'm just going to keep it to myself. You know what I mean? And then I feel like with the Page of Swords reversed, that people started to notice these things, and then it was like confirmation for you, and then it was like you couldn't no longer keep it in and just ignore it, because now it was like everywhere around you. And regarding that communication, however it may be for you guys, whether it was from your friends, from your coworkers, from your family, or maybe it was from the person in question's family, however it is, that information came through. And I just picked up that maybe your partner, the person in question, found out about that information as well, and then they kind of questioned you about it, and you were like, shit, I have to tell them the truth now. Something like that. Now, for the person in question for you, I'm feeling like they gave you an offer, or they presented you with an offer. And that's when you were kind of like, you didn't really want to take it. This offer may have come about after the communication came in. But I'm feeling like this offer that they presented you with was kind of, it didn't have any substance. It was, like, it didn't help the relationship move forward or come back from something. It was, it had a lot to do with maybe their gain and not yours. And there was a decision that was made, but it wasn't a proper decision. And I'm kind of feeling like they tried to manifest things and it just did not work out. Like, I think it's kind of like this. The one thing, okay, they were saying one thing, then their actions were another. I think you maybe realized that they were kind of like a trickster. They would kind of say certain things just to maybe placate you or to calm you down, and then they would do the exact opposite. And they didn't make they didn't mean what they said, and they didn't say what they mean. That makes sense? I think the context was wrong. They didn't, basically, Gemini, what it is, they would say one thing, their actions would be the complete next thing. Okay, thank you. They didn't hold any integrity regarding their plans and what they were going to do. And that's why then maybe you saw that, and maybe you caught them in certain situations where it was the exact opposite of what they said, you know what I mean? Alrighty, Mercury retrograde is screwing me up here. Alright, so for you, Gemini, at the bottom of the deck, you have the Empress reversed and the Six of Wands. Okay? What I'm feeling here for, yeah, Gemini, you kind of realize, you know, like, what were you creating? Were you creating, when I say creating, it was like, okay, let's say adding to, regarding the relationship, like, what were you kind of doing? You were asking yourself these questions, like, you feel like you wasted your time. You feel like, I just heard it was all a big joke, I feel. But I'm really feeling like people now, whoever this applies to, people are now leaving your life. And that's okay, because now you understand yourself a lot more. And you realize that the person in question for you never understood you properly from the jump. That's what I'm really kind of getting for you. So for your partner, the person in question, they, at the bottom of the deck here, what card is that? What's wrong with me? Oh, the Tower. They got the Tower here. Okay. And the bottom of that, the King of Cups. Interesting. Okay. It's kind of like, I think your partner, the person in question, is just really realizing that how important it is to always be emotionally honest. And I'm also feeling too, like, because this communication came in, they may have heard a lot of things about themselves, and that in turn ended up affecting them emotionally. And then if you guys are split up now, it doesn't give them the chance to fix that situation. So they're going to be emotionally always kind of like holding on to that, if they choose to hold on to that, you know. But it's more of like, okay, I just heard right now, they got an emotional check. Like, they got checked emotionally, I'm feeling here. And also, they now realize that why it isn't great to try and emotionally manipulate other individuals, because then they end up manipulating themselves in the end. All right, Gemini, that's what I'm getting for you for this week. If you guys would like to book a personal reading for yourself, check the description box below. That's where you'll find my contact email, our Facebook page, and also a link to my Facebook Messenger, where you guys can contact me there as well. Do me a favor, if this reading resonated with you, please tap the thumbs up or like button, and feel free to comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you're not. And also go ahead and turn the bell, or tap the little bell, turn it red, to be notified of any new readings that are uploaded for you guys, and also in the event that I'm ever live. All right, Gemini, we'll see you next week.